For my Westworld lovers, here's a series that you do not want to miss out on. Let's jump into my review of the new series, The Peripheral. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today for another review, and today we're going to be reviewing the series The Peripheral, which is coming to Prime Video October 21st, where you're getting the first 2 episodes, and then you got to come back weekly each and every Friday, concluding on December 9th, totaling to an 8-episode season. Now, I checked out a lot of The Peripheral. believe I have watched 6 episodes. That was for prepping for my interviews. Obviously, I was at San Diego, New York Comic-Con, where I got to see the panel, so I got to meet the cast. I got to see, in terms of the panel, other things that they did not discuss in the interviews, that, you know, what we could expect. And there's a lot of hype around this, you know. I think for the folks who love Westworld, this is a no-brainer, which I'll talk about something in a second. But for the folks who's looking for that next binge, I think this is a show you totally want to watch. I think it has good story. It deals with future tech, but it also deals a lot with humanity. Even in the future, a lot of the things that we're dealing with right now. Visually, it looks amazing. And then Grace Moretz, for the first time ever, is doing television, where she does a fantastic job. By the way, she's amazing at stunts. Just got to throw that out there. But when you talk about who else is involved with this, it's created by Scott B. Smith, which, if you're familiar with Scott, you know his work from A Simple Plan. You have Vincino Natali, who's from In the Tall Grass. And then you have Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, your executive producers, who Westworld. Yes. So, yeah, it has that Westworld feel and aesthetic, but it's a little bit different. And, you know, you can check out my interviews, especially the one with Lisa Joy, that really tells you the differences between the 2 series. But, like, if you have an appreciation for that world, that style of world building, you will love this one as well, too. But if you had not checked out any of that, I think you also can get into this, because it does really service a lot of different audiences here. But anyway, let's get into what this is about, because you have Grace Moretz, who is Flynne Fisher, who instantly is a character that you love. She is taking care of her mother, which, you know, we all hope one day that we get that opportunity to take care of our parents after all of the years of them taking care of us. So, you know, instantly seeing how much she cares for her mother, and by any means necessary trying to give her the support, the treatment and the medicine that she needs. I mean, it's automatically like, hey, I like that character. But beyond that, she works at a local 3D printing shop, but she also is a master gamer. Her brother, Marine veteran Burton, played by Reynor, says, listen, I got this new beta test for this new simulation game where, you know, if you do good, there's actually some financial gains in this. And so, because she's the expert gamer, which I completely love that they didn't even try to tackle this little stupid stereotype where like apparently girls can't game. I love automatically, it's very clear that, hey, she's the best gamer in here in the discussion. None of that other stuff, you know, because for whatever reason, people are still surprised that women play video games, but whatever. So yeah, she gets into the sim pretending to be her brother, and when she goes now, because this is taking place in 2032, this now sends her into the future of 2099, where she's in futuristic London pretending to be her brother Avatar in there. And when she gets in there, she discovers that things may be more real than she thought. She thought it was a game, but now things are starting to appear to be a lot real. And this has to do with some corruption with this corporation called the Research Institute, and her being tasked to steal some valuable secrets. So yeah, in this series you have a futuristic world, and then you have like the current world. So you're bouncing between 2032, where you kind of see the Fishers sort of, you know, dealing with poverty and taking care of their mother, and other things that's kind of going on with that as well too. And then futuristic, you kind of seeing Flynne trying to figure out like, what's the connection here? What's her connection to all of this? And the conflict and dilemmas that's happening in 2099. So you're building 2 worlds at the same time that converges, which the way that converges is really done very well. So with that being said, the couple of things that jump out to me instantly is just how aesthetically pleasing the world looks. 2099 London looks amazing. The tech, just if we actually do look like that in terms of civilization going forward, oh man, the world's gonna be a crazy looking place. But so I love the world building on that note. Costume designs are really well done. So many characters make a instant impression just by their outfits alone. And with all this AI and futuristic and enhancement talk, this still does have a lot of heart. It tackles a lot of the things that we're dealing with in society today. Yes, it's 2022, but even with that being 2032, 10 years from now, it still has a lot of the same type of feelings that we kind of endure right now, all the way to the point of 2099, where we start to meet some of these other characters. Wilf, for instance, played by Gary Carr, who is on the 2099 side helping Flynne kind of figure out things that's going on. But like Wilf has a lot of different things kind of going on with his character, where no matter what year we're in, it seems like some of these reoccurring issues are always just going to be a thing. So there's that. Now, I think also too, when you talk about the build of this series, the first episode really lays the foundation, but the second episode really gets into the action. So lucky for you all, you can see the first 2 episodes instantly together, and you don't have to wait a week. So October 21st, make sure you get through those first 2 episodes. But it's super cool because the choreography, and we're talking about this character Burton, the Marine veteran brother. Him and his homies are basically what me and my friends always inspired to be. You know, from the days of playing Call of Duty online all the time to us actually thinking we're actually a unit out there, not with guns or anything, but like, you know, we just had that camaraderie amongst one another, and seeing these ex-Marines, you know, have those moments together on screen is fantastic. The bullets are flying, the stunt and the fight choreography is spectacular. It looks like it's pulled from out of Call of Duty. So the second episode has a epic scene that really sets the tone for action. And there's a lot of other ones that I wish I can talk about, but I'm not going to spoil it for you all. I really love the relationship between Burton and Flynne. I thought Jack and Chloe did a fantastic job bringing that to screen, making us really feel for what the two of them are going through together, not only because of the predicament of what they kind of got themselves into inadvertently, but obviously in the care of their mother. I really do love that. It stands out a lot. But overall, you're getting good performances from so many different characters. And the one thing about this series is that they do introduce you to a lot, so you really do have to pay attention. There's character after character after character, and trying to figure out the mystery and everyone's relevance within the story could be a little complicated at times, but you got to make sure you pay attention because they definitely pile on a lot, and a lot of action, the visuals, this mystery aspect to everything, sort of murder mystery aspect to everything as well too, and then trying to figure out you know, how Flynne plays a part in both of these worlds and how these two worlds converge. And I have to say, this is brought to you by William Gibson. So, you know, if you're familiar with William's work, then you know that this was automatically something you wanted to kind of see brought to the big screen or brought to live action. And this for sure is a very good story. And it deals with a lot of different things, but ultimately mankind. I thought that was a beautiful touch with everything. Because, hey, sometimes we get to this futuristic state, we think that, like, it is all about AI, but this shows you different. So check out the Peripheral. You got a whole season to go, all the way until December 9th, but on October 21st you can check out the first 2 episodes, 8 episodes total. Jump in the comments, folks, let me know your thoughts about this once you check it out, and as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.